Hey guys, hello. Oh, doesn't really help, does it? Good morning. Can you guys really see me? Good morning, everybody. It's Lisa. We will get out of this shadow light in a minute. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Coming to you from the car, as it seems like I usually am these days, right? You get to be on my morning drive. If your first time here, welcome. Thank you for watching the replay. I appreciate you stopping by. Please consider liking and subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for your continued support. All right, it is Monday. It is Manifestation Monday. And most of the time what I do is I come and I talk to you guys about the positive side, right? This is how you manifest, your most excellent life. How you manifest your goals, your dreams, getting into purpose, walking into purpose. But this morning I needed to discuss with you something that kind of came to a reality for me during the conference that we just wrapped up. It was a wonderful time. A wonderful time. I mean, the energy was amazing. Lots of chains being broken over people's lives. It was just amazing. And now there's 6 brand new energy healers out in the world. Okay? In their world, in our collective. Great. I noticed some things though, and this is completely on me. This is being very transparent, very just open, right? This is me. That anything that may have been remotely, possibly a little bit negative, right? Or irritating, the thought that I had, well, this could possibly be irritating to me or annoying or whatever, right? Negative, any negativity. Whatever little tidbits of negativity I kind of, in the back of my mind, had a little inkling about that may happen, did. And I didn't even really focus on it. And not that it was bad. It wasn't. Like, it forced me to look at myself. It forced me to look at some things within myself. Some still idols, if you will, that I still needed to kill, if you will. Some idols I still needed to kill. Of getting offended and whatnot. So I picked up on all of that. But what I noticed was that the least you create your whole world. You create it. And that's a bitter pill to swallow when we think of some of the bad things. It's a bitter pill to swallow when we think of some of the more negative things. So when we create, for instance, if one was to say, oh, I'll never have a successful relationship, right? Or, people of the opposite sex, or people that I'm in romantic relationships with, same sex or opposite sex, whatever. I always get cheated on. All men are cheaters, all women are cheaters, whatever. You continue to say that, that's exactly what you're going to get all the time. And not only are you going to get it all the time, but then you're going to justify in your brain, you've now created a God. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. You created a God of this thought. This thought has become the ruler of your world. Okay? The thought has become the ruler of your world. And as such, it's going to do what it's meant to do. It's meant to rule your world. It's going to lord over your existence. Realize that you literally have manifested everything in your life so that you get to then change it. You have to gain new understanding and gain new wisdom of just being. This is not going to probably be very popular because I'm asking you to take responsibility for your actions and take responsibility for your reactions and take responsibility for the mess that's in the world, in your world right now. I'm asking you to take responsibility for that, accountability for that, but not place blame to then empower. There's a big difference from saying, oh, I deserved to be abused or I deserve to be stolen from. There's a huge difference between that and saying, I forgive myself for being in the, literally, right? I forgive myself to lose it up until this point. I forgive myself for choosing some of the wrong men every now and again. Right? I forgive myself for all these things. If we don't forgive ourselves for those things, then we can't move on because we haven't released ourselves. Until we release ourselves, we can't move into a higher energy because we're stuck in this lower energy because we haven't taken accountability for what we created. So now I forgive myself for it. Yes, I can forgive the other person too. That's fine. I'm not saying don't because you're going to hold on to it too. But the main person you have to forgive is yourself. That's the most important person to forgive is you. That's what to start with is you. You start with you. You go to your parents. You go to your grandparents. And you go to your brothers and sisters. And you work your way up. But you got to forgive you. And recognize that you created it all. Now, we might not understand the reason why we created fully until later. The reason why we chose our parents and we chose the personality that we have and we chose the life that we chose. We chose these lives. We chose these lives. That's another thing to get yourself past. We chose them. But I don't have to understand the why just to then say, look, this is the what. The what is, I had to learn, once I really began to love and fully unconditionally love and recognize my mother for the strong woman that she is, I was able to then release myself. I was then able to tap into my own deity. Good morning, dear. I was able to tap into my own divinity and my own deity, yeah, because then I was able to honor the deity that my mother is and appreciate her for what the sacrifices that she made and love her for them. Holy crap. Then I can recognize my own divine feminine. That's how that works. This is a little scattered. The end result is that we have to take accountability and responsibility for creating our world. Forgive ourselves for whatever it was, and then move forward. You release negativity by looking at it head on and saying, okay, I don't want you anymore. You served a purpose then, but you're not serving a purpose now. I take responsibility for creating this ish. And then changing your thought process. As you think, so you are. You gotta change how you're thinking. You gotta change your viewing about the situation. Whatever it is, whatever negativity is going on in your life, you have to look at the root. Why am I negative about this, that, or the third? And if it's other people, why do you keep attracting those people into your life? So what is it within you? What do you have to change about yourself to believe that you don't deserve to have this negativity in your life? What is it? I can't tell you that. At least not right here, right? What is it in your life that you feel that makes that you believe you deserve the name? You deserve to be hurt, abused, used, unsuccessful. What is it? And then go to that place. Go to that place. Forgive yourself, and then release it and let it go. And now think about yourself in a completely different way. I changed my point of view on my mother to being one of the strongest women I know. The moment I changed my viewpoint on my mother, my own divine femininity changed. Then I truly tapped into my true strength. Before then, that happened again. Before then, I wasn't, I was just playing at it. You see what I'm saying? I was just playing at it. So, how to get rid of negativity? You have to manifest your positivity. You have to decide that your life is filled with this good thing. Literally, you have to decide that. Literally, you have to see yourself as someone that does not suffer from depression. I'm not saying stop taking medications until you're ready. But you have to remake your brain. You have to good morning. You have to recreate your world. You have to start looking at yourself in a different way and start activating the power and the energy behind the thought. If you wish to recreate your world and remove negativity or take power over negativity, you got to heal your heart chakra. That is the most powerful. That is the most powerful chakra, and I will tell you why. Because it literally creates your entire world. This is the energy center. If you think you're powered, no, not down here. Creation happens in the heart. And clearing out your heart chakra is not about loving anybody else. It's about loving yourself. It's about letting love rule and rest and abide, and peace rule and rest and abide in your life. This is not about you loving externally. Loving externally is something we're conditioned to do. That's for our third dimensional self. It's not for our it's not for our real self, our fifth and sixth dimensional selves. Because our fifth and sixth dimensional, our spirit person already loves everybody. So we don't need to learn to love another person. We're energy, all intertwined. There's no need to learn to love anybody else there. It's clearing out the energy that's blocking our heart chakra from emoting at a high vibrational, high frequency level. Because when you're vibrating and you're emoting at a high frequency level, all of a sudden it's like, what is this? Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. Does it really? No. Is it truth or not? Is it love or not? Is it light or not? That's all that matters. Is it light or not? Is it love or not? Is it of love or not? Is it of my highest being or not? Period. That's it. That's all. If it's not, if it is, let's go for it. And not saying you're not going to fall out of that highest level, that highest need, right? Because you will fall out of that frequency. I guarantee you will, because we're human, right? It's still within the human body. But this isn't about loving anybody else. This isn't about having anything else. This is about nothing. This is about you creating your entire life. You created it. You've manifested everything you've got right now. Let that sink in for a second. I manifested everything I've got right now. Good, bad, and ugly. So now what am I going to do to take care of that? What am I going to do to take care of that? How am I going to go back in and manifest it? Good morning. Hey, girl, hey. So you want to manifest a positive change, dear, then this is what you have to do. You have to start thinking of your life in a positive fashion. You have to forgive yourself for creating. You just boarded. All right, honey. Text me when you get back home, okay? You have to tell yourself. You have to think as man thinketh, as woman thinketh, so is she. As a woman thinketh, so is she. So forgive yourself for being in those situations and manifesting that negativity. And then, right? Think of yourself or put yourself in positive light. Good Lord, help us. Put yourself in a positive light. What is it that you want? And I understand what you're saying. I want to manifest a positive change, Miss Townsend. But you're going to have to be a lot more specific on the positive change. What is it? What looks positive for you? And think on those things. And be those things. And affirm those things. It works. You tell your mind, hello, good morning. You tell your mind, this is the world we are creating. And then your mind has no choice but to go out and create it. Because that's what your mind does. It helps create. It helps you keep this visualization up here so that you emote it from down there. No more depressing thoughts. Yes, yes. Move that energy to a higher frequency. Don't make a god of depressing thoughts so that it rules you. Anything that rules you is a god. Don't have any other gods before your God. That is before the God of your being. I have no other gods before the God of my being. Third dimensionally, right? I'm not saying heresy here before everybody gets their panties in a bunch. Right? No other God before the God of your being. No other God before who you are. Like third dimensionally. So that means relationships, situationships, right? Everything. Everything. Job, whatever, everything. Family, everything. Can't come before the God of your being. Get rid of negativity by literally raising your vibration and choosing to manifest positivity. Right? Choose to manifest that today and every day. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go so I can go in and get my tail to work. You'll watch this replay. I know YouTube didn't send out a whole lot of notifications because I was on live a few times last night. So everybody have a fantastic day. If you wish to schedule some time with me, please go to heartofinspiration.net. That should be in the description box below as well. If not, go to heartofinspiration.net. I'll put it in there later. Thank you for liking and subscribing and sharing. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. Thanks, sweetheart. I love you guys. We'll see you later on. Bye-bye.